Okay guys, I did a video because I think that it's gonna be very long for me to go and write and draw everything out. So anyway, okay, Luna is a bit on the fence. Okay, the reason is because there is a head and shoulders here, right? Inverted head and shoulders, and it's more of a low part of the chart than a high part of the chart. Now, one particular chart that did this very well was Bitcoin. Okay, how the market climbed like that, lah. But in any case, you can see that this is an impulse movement, right? And then this is the pullback, and it pulled back to 0.76. Now, I'm taking this impulse for the moment because this is a structure level here, and then this is where market consolidated at this point here and then suddenly boom up. But we could also be putting all the way down here. That means the market could actually test all the way to this point here. Okay, so just be a bit more mindful for Luna. Unfortunately, I cannot give you a very clear answer at the moment, but this is a previous resistance, now turn support. More likely than not, the market should push up already. Anyway, the market is pretty oversold here. This is the pivot point, right? It just hit the 50 level, so it should kind of reverse upwards and then continue up to potentially all the way up to at least back to 46, potentially all the way up to 53. Okay, now the next one would be let me see based on your request. Okay, the next one will be SOL. Okay, SOL, USD. Okay, SOL kind of over exhausted everything already. I will expect SOL to continue falling, coming back down. Okay, it may push up. Okay, so why would it push up? It's actually just a short term up, but I'm not really expecting it to boom up again. It could, but it's not part of my expectations lah. And the reason is this is because we kind of have a potential head and shoulders here, right? It's a reversal pattern. So the market could go for a short term up until 174, but then that's where we should see some sort of reversal down. Now this is the key level I'm looking at. Okay, and why here? Because previous structure levels are here, right? EMA is also here, and if I do a Fibonacci retracement from here to here, I'm pretty sure this would sit somewhere on the 618 or 786. Okay, so 618. Okay, so down here we may look for buy opportunities. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the chart is going to come back down. Okay, think along this line. Right, so it's not going to go all the way up here. It's just until this level here, 173-ish. It should crawl down and then we look for another buy up. Now the market is going to go up for short term, so short term buys is good. You can take it. Okay. Now we'll go for next chart, which is the AVAX. Okay. AVAX looks good. Just one look and I can see this is a break. This is the consolidation, right? Okay, this is the consolidation, the market consolidation, and then the impulse is here, so 100% here. We should see 100% up. Okay, so something along this line shouldn't be an issue. Around this range, somewhere around $77 range is fine. Anyway, what do we have here? We have a Fibonacci retracement back to the 0.786, I'm pretty sure, right? Somewhere around here. Then we also have another Fibonacci retracement from this point to this point. So I'll just use the latest one. Okay, so down here you can see it's on the 0.618. So I'll do an extension level. This should give us somewhere around the gray zone okay, which is always the safe take profit at the gray zone. Okay, yeah, it's not exactly on point, but it's pretty much there. So this would be my target price. Also because of flat fall, but very likely we should see the market go up to $97 for AVAX USD. Okay. The last one will be FTM. Okay. USD. Okay, not much market data here, but we do have a serious impulse and we did have a serious pullback as well. So the retracement is pretty much done. The impulse started from this point here. Previous structure level was down here. Market did not really test that structure level but in any case, I think this is where the market started moving up okay, or this area in fact actually here. So I will do a Fibonacci retracement to kind of understand whether we actually retrace finish already. seems like we actually retraced to the 0.76 already. There might still be a possibility of it coming back down to this range here, okay, because remember what I shared with you guys, if the tail does not push up, more likely than not the market will cover the tail, okay. So a good example is something like that, okay. So if it's a tail at the top, right, and the market like something like this one here, see, so if the tail of the market does not push down, because usually this means that the selling pressure is very high, right, okay, then actually it's supposed to go back down. But if it doesn't impulse down, what will happen is that the market, the bulls will come in, and then they will grab all these positions and cover this candle stick wick. So in this case here, we could see the market still coming back down. It's still too early to tell because it is sitting on the structure level down here. You can see resistance, support, 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 support. So we should still be able to see the market go up. However, in any case, be a bit more, trade a bit more wisely in terms of how you want to do your risk management, because the market could actually drop back down to this range here, okay, and this range here would bring us two key levels down here, okay, and if we reach here, we should see the market have an impulse up, and here would be quite healthy lah. So if I do my Fibonacci retracement as well, that would sit on the 0.618. Even from this impulse here, this is on the 786, so this is pretty much the healthy buy-in price position, alright. And that would be somewhere around 90 cents. And how high will this potentially go? We should see it rise all the way. Again, it really depends. We could be seeing it from a two different perspectives. So if my first extension is here, this is a safe take profit. Okay. Now if I'm doing it from the this is the second extension. If I'm doing it from the first extension, then they're not so far away lah, but this would be the safe take profit. Secondary take profit will be somewhere around here, okay, the $2.30, and my final take profit will actually be down here, okay, $2.90, okay. And so how do we actually give us more how do I put it, more biasness to the market? Is actually using the flagpole that we have here, or the impulse movement here, we kind of measure. So actually this is very much feasible to hit, okay, this gray zone here. Anything above that is a bit more, I would say chance, but we need to see whether the market consolidates again, meaning to say that it actually impulses, consolidate again, and maybe we can look for another up. Okay, but for the time being, our target price is $2.40, okay, and yeah, $2.40 would be the target price for this. I think that's more or less this.